Hey everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It's Bar Run Farm today, and today we're going to mow some hay. Alright, so today we're out in a little field that we call the Pickle Patch. Now the Pickle Patch is has been named for generations, simply because it's a small field and it's, well, as the story goes, it's only big enough to grow pickles in. So we're going to cut that field today and a little bit of part of the pasture that needs to be cut. And how we're going to do that today is with these two pieces of equipment. First piece of equipment is my favorite on the whole farm. It is my baby, the Deutz D100-06, says right there. Deutz D100-06. This is a 100-horse tractor. Look at that. Beautiful piece of equipment. And the other thing we're going to do, now this tractor here is a 1971 D100-06. Really great shape, and is an air-cooled diesel engine. The fellow who innovated this engine is none other than Ferdinand Porsche, who had the air-cooled diesel. This is a fantastic engine. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to cut with this International 990 Haybine. Now, Haybine works off a sickle bar mower. You can see I got to clean a little bit off of one of the rock teeth. And this is a great old piece of equipment, great piece of engineering from back in the late 60s. And it has not only the cutting bar in the front, but you can see there are these rollers in the back. And those rollers are for conditioning. They crush the stems of the hay, and that helps us cure the hay out a little bit better. This machine is an older machine. The tractor is an older machine as well. I'm an older machine, but I love working with these pieces of equipment because of the simplicity of it, and I like working on them. And as we come out into the farm, this is just one of those places I just love being. I love being on the tractor, smelling the diesel fumes, no matter how weird that might sound, and just smell of fresh cut hay. What we're going to cut today is this. We're going to be cutting this field. This is the Pickle Patch. You can see it's a pretty small field, and it's mostly got clover and orchard grass in it right now. It's our last cutting of the year, and therefore it's going to be a little bit maybe better in quality, not as much, but it will be in better quality. So basically we're just going to ride the tractor. I'll give you as many viewpoints as I can, and we'll cut some hay. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're back at the pickle patch, as we call it. The hay has been mowed. It's been laying for a couple days, and we're ready to rake it up so that it can be baled. What we're using today is a Bobcat 5600. It's called a Toolcat. Great piece of equipment. A heated air-conditioned cab. You can put any of the Bobcat attachments on it. It's got a dump bed on it. It's four-wheel drive, four-wheel steer. Great piece of equipment for what we're about to do. The rake we're going to use is the 1960s era New Holland roller bar, as they call it, roller bar rake, a 56 New Holland roller bar rake. It's ground driven, so it's a pretty simple process. So without further ado, let's rake some hay. Well, the hay has been cut, it's been raked, it's ready to bale. And we've got a baler. Massey Ferguson 1962 about number 12 baler. And up until this past wheat season, doing some straw and a little bit of hay work, worked like a charm. Until I looked inside what's called the chamber, and the plunger had basically raked a groove inside the plunger chamber. The unfortunate part about that is that now we had to pull the plunger and replace all the skids inside the chamber and on the plunger. As a result, now we got to put the plunger back in. The hay is ready to go. Not sure we're going to get that done in time. However, we've got a very dear friend and a good neighbor of ours that's coming over to do round bales, and it's going to bale that up for us. So we're looking forward to that. We'll get some video of that as well. In the meantime, let's try to get the baler put back together. Not sure if you can see down in there, but there's the plunger way up there. And these are brand new on either side. The unfortunate part is now we got to try to squeeze that plunger back in here. It's a pretty tight fit. So with one person and every little bit that's in the way, it's a bit of a challenge. Still going to give it a shot. that's the end of another hay season. We're putting all the equipment to rest. Got the hay stored in the barn here, ready for sale. And hopefully next spring we'll be able to get the Massey Ferguson 12 baler out and do what it's supposed to do. We'll have those parts all repaired and everything and ready to work that great piece of equipment again in the spring. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We thank you for joining everything we do here at Bar Run Forage and Bar Run Farm, as you're seeing right now. Thanks once again. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.